The riot, you the GOAT, boy.
RT, you good, bro?
Benzion, do the pain. I've been doing this here, man.
Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Crazy coming back, he crack the sky, he come with fire. Babylon, yeah, it gotta burn, yeah, with fire. Damn, where you read that at? It's in the Bible. I tell you what you're afraid of, a black messiah. Christ, he coming back to save his people from the enemy. The same people stole us, then they sold us to the enemy. Came on a slave ship, shackles on my damn arm, yokes around my neck, on my feet, so I couldn't run. Me, shack.
Eddie. Yeah, Andre. Okay, so hey, this leader right here, he was exhorting you, he was motivating you, right? What'd you learn from him? Let's recap.
What I learned from him?
He showed you that you're not a real nigga, but you're what? And you're a God. Alright, he showed you that you're not supposed to be whoring out your sisters, right? That you're not supposed to not have a job, but you're supposed to work, right? Okay. Now, are you also supposed to be an average person? What about above average? Let's go above that. Go to Matthew 5 and 48. You're going to be above average. Are you going to be the greatest of all time? Let's go to Matthew 5 and 48.
Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect.
There's nothing better than perfect. The greatest of all time, that's not better than perfect. Most High God said you're supposed to be perfect, all right? Now what this leader teach you? Yeah, now I think he corrected you a little bit. He tried to give you a little bit of review. He showed you a couple commandments to keep. All right, I'm gonna circle back because we're gonna motivate you a little bit more. This is what motivated me. Go to Psalms 83. All right? So, if I'm your enemy, and you have a goal in mind, and I'm trying my best to tear down that goal, what would you do?
Try to stay far away as possible.
You would, okay, or you fight back, right? I ain't saying physically, but you would try to excel, all right? So we need to figure out who is the person, or what are they doing, first of all, to tear you down, because we've got our mission. Our mission is to keep these commandments and receive eternal life. So let's read Psalms 83.
Psalms chapter 83 verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace.
We're not going to keep silent. He's not going to hold his peace. He's about to tell us something. Read.
And be not still, O God, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
It said thy enemies make a tumult. Not your friends, not your buddies, your enemies, they make a tumult. Read on.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Who hates the black man the most?
Caucasian.
The white man hates the black man.
That's right.
They hate the black man. It's true. We can't deny it. So it says that they lifted up their head. They pissed off. We was above them at one point. Now they're above us. Read on.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They've taken crafty counsel against you. How have they taken crafty counsel against you? Well, one of the greatest tricks they did is show you this. They taught you that Christ was a white man, but he's not. He's a black man. He looked just like you. Give me first Maccabees. No, finish that.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Your enemies have said, come and let us cut Andre off from being a god.
Right.
Let's cut Andre off from being perfect, because we know that God has set above for us a standard of perfection. So all they gotta do is stop us from being perfect, and they'll know that the Most High ain't gonna be dealing with us no more. It's very easy because they crafty. How did they do it? They did this. Give me 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. We're gonna show you what they did. They took your people, David, Solomon, Christ, God, and made them white. Because now, who do you have to look up to? They took your greatest leaders and gave us who? Name a leader in the community. Name a black leader in the current community.
Shoot, like that right now.
Yeah, name one.
Shoot, little baby.
Little Baby.
Bring it up.
He said Little Baby is a leader in the community. But what? No, that's a good answer because he is set up above.
I'm saying like I don't even like them type of dudes.
Okay, all praise. You shouldn't. But he is set up to be a leader in this community. Why? Because all the black men that are around our age, I'm 25, I listen to Little Baby. Kids, they listen to Little Baby, Yo Gotti, NBA Young Boy, and they know the lyrics like the back of their hand.
I listen to Quando.
You listen to Quando Run? I don't even know what Quando is. What's a Quando? That is his name? Well, the point is, those are leaders. And what they teach, they teach through their music that it's okay for you to jump off in several different women. That it's okay for you to sell drugs. That it's okay for you to be wicked, right? Now read that.
First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48. And lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
The enemies have sought to paint the likeness of their images. So they say, hey, I don't like the way Andre's God looks. I don't like the way the black man's God looks. I like him white. I want him white because I'm white. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking like I'm a white man. But they want the greatest man, the God, to be just like them. And they tear us down by giving us weak-minded men. I already know.
They brought also the priest's garments and the first fruits.
Okay, that's all. So they took your God, like I said, took your God, and they gave you Little Baby. Give me 1 Corinthians 15:33. And this is what we need to do as young men. All right, we need to, for one, we need to stop listening to that Little Baby, Quando Rondo, because they teach you wickedness. Give me name a song from Quando Rondo.
Name a song.
Yeah.
End of story.
End of story. Now, what is he talking about? Just give me a brief scenario of what he's talking about in End of Story. It already sounds bad.
Like a Kenny Bar random little Tim popped up.
Can you buy what?
I said Quando was talking about
So is he king?
Ran up on
So Quando Rondo, it sounds like he's proud that he pretty much killed King Von. He's telling on himself. That's wicked as hell. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Quando Rondo is teaching you, Andre, that you can go kill your King Von. Whoever you hate in this community, hey man, he doing better than me. Hey man, he's talking to these girls when I want to talk to them. Hey, I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm gonna rap about it, and I'm gonna sell it and make money. That's wicked, and that's what and it all starts with the white man. That's what they did. They took our God and they gave us those leaders. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. Let's continue to see what they've done to you. And I want this to motivate you.
Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou art not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So because we don't hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, the enemies are able to make a tumult, and they're able to do what to us?
To observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now we got curses. So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's the worst thing. We got the worst of the worst. We've been through it worse than any other nation out there. Read on.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Cursed shall thou be in the city. Andre, look to your left, look to your right, look behind you. How are we cursed in the city?
Getting arrested.
We're getting arrested. The cops are always arresting the black man for the most petty stuff. The pettiest crime. We could be, and I ain't saying it's a good thing to do, but my brother will be going to jail for several years because he's got some weed in his car. But now all of a sudden, weed is legal in about half of the states, and they still in jail. You understand? How else are we cursing the city? Not only the police, we got projects, and now those projects are getting pushed out. They getting torn down. We done been to JC Napier. What's another apartment? Cheatham. We done been to all them places. It's getting smaller and smaller. It's getting less black and more white.
Y'all been
Where's that, PA? I used to go by there. Were they torn down? Dang. PA is torn down. Now that used to be Black Central.
Yeah, I used to have fun on there.
But now they about to get pushed out and the white people about to come in. All right, read on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shall thou be in the field. We'll take it back in the day and then we'll bring him out today. This one's easy. Hold on. So we were cursed in the field. Back then during slavery. Look here. This is how we were cursed in the field. This is a curse in the field. Look at how this brother's being whipped. This man's back is torn up probably because he done something so small. He probably just didn't pick enough cotton that day. He might have dropped an egg or something. You know what I'm saying? And he got whipped for that. All these brothers here, this is our people. And they're being cursed in the field. This is back in slavery. Alright? Now how are we being cursed in the field today? We get first fired, last hired. And we work our hardest, we try our best, and we get fired because of petty stuff. We get the worst jobs, all right, while the white man get the easiest jobs that get paid the most. Right. White man, they just gotta be CEOs, they sit back and they just, all they do, I work in that type of environment. The white folks, all they do is sit on their ass and go play golf and network and just try to hype up their business. Meanwhile, the black people, they at the bottom of the bottom doing the grunt work, and they getting raised up the slowest. The only time where they will raise you up is because they trying to make themselves look better. They trying to say, oh, we promote diversity. Our black men, oh yeah, we got black leaders in here. You're just a scapegoat. You're just a scapegoat, that's all it is. Read on.
Cursed shall be thy basket in thy store.
Cursed shall be thy basket in thy store. You said you lost your apartment, right? And you live with your grandma now? Okay, so you lost a place where you can rest your head. You lost a place where you can store stuff. You don't have a job, right? You have no way to bring in money, but you still gotta buy stuff. So you got no money coming in. Go to hack out one of the You still gotta buy stuff, but you ain't making no money coming in. That's a curse, bro. It's a curse because
to be realistic, way, I only get paid like I only work like once a week.
Man, then you work once a week. So that's
like
tip service. Nah, I wasn't aware of that. But you working once a week, so you bring it in little. You got that? So read it.
Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. You have so much.
So you work hard
and bring in little.
And you bring in little. And as soon as you bring in that money in, you have to take it on expenses. Right?
Ye eat, but you have not enough.
You have enough money to buy you an oatmeal cream pie. I saw that. But that's all you got.
That's all I have.
You can't get no healthy food. You might want some chicken breast, some chicken thigh. You know, you want something good to eat, something that's gonna fill your stomach, but you don't got the money for it. So you had to settle for oatmeal cream pie. Read on.
Ye drink, but you're not filled with drink.
You drink, but you're not filled with drink. You were thirsty. That's why you got a bottle of water. Right. And we had to go buy this from the white man. We didn't make this. And you probably gonna be thirsty by the time we're done. I'm thirsty and I got water. My lips is parched right now. Read on.
Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
You're clothed in the Nike Tech, I believe. But that's not our business. That's not our business. We didn't make these clothes. This is the white man's stuff. So we don't have the means of taking care of ourselves. The white man is over to the point where we gotta rely on them for pretty much everything. Is that all?
And he that earns wages, put it in the bag with holes.
Okay, so you earn wages and you put it in a bag of holes. Now let's unpack that. If you put money in a bag that has holes in it, and you start walking around, what is gonna happen to the money?
It's gonna fall.
It's gonna fall out the bag. It's just he's saying that you just losing your money. You making it and working hard just to lose the money.
I know how that feels too.
Man, it's rough. I'm telling you. Read on. And Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 18.
Now go to verse, let me see. Verse 19.
Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
So from the moment that you are born into this world, you have been cursed. How have you been cursed? Because you're cursed into an impoverished, like most black men and most black women, you are born into a neighborhood that is set out against you. Okay? I mean, like I said, I've been in them apartments Man, we went 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we had these kids that said, you know, they looking to sell, and they're like about 6, 8 years old. They were looking for someone to sell drugs to. You know what I'm saying? They are going into it, and it's already set against them.
It was like 6 or 8.
They're young kids. Our people, young kids are looking for that because why? Them niggas who's doing them drugs, they don't give a damn how old you is. They just trying to get a fix. Okay? Read on.
Verse 20.
Let's do verse 30.
Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
So thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. That was happening back in slavery. Back in slavery, we was getting married, and the white man would just come in at night. Imagine how you feel. You're working. It's humiliating. You've worked hard. You pick pounds upon pounds of cotton while he's whipping your back, and then you go home, go to sleep with your wife, and next thing you see is the door swing open with that lantern, because they had no lights like that. They had the lantern, and they say, "Come here. Let's go to the shed. I need your help with something." They take her, right? You know what's about to happen. You have to sit there. You have to you have to lay there like you sleep, or just let her go. And then next thing you hear is screaming from the shed. You already know what's happening. She's getting assaulted. She's getting raped by this white man. And then she comes back crying in tears, and you can't do nothing. You can't go out there and say, "Hey, you just touched my wife," and you can't fight it. You got to do nothing but let her come in your arms and cry, because you have no strength in your hand. That's a real man. That makes my skin boil, and that should motivate you. These alone, what these scriptures are saying alone, should motivate you to come back and realize who you are according to God.
Yes, man.
You understand?
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.